Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here and welcome to episode number 24 of my Liverpool Youth Academy project, FIFA 14 career mode. Here you can see my current youth squad, some decent talent, and look at that. Andreas Ferraris, he looks good. But we have some more talent. This guy here, Figueroa, he has to go. He's not good enough. Francisco Arnabal, who's already 17, he might ask to leave the youth team very soon, which I don't want. Because, you know, you have to keep them until May if you want the full season growth. But still, he's a decent potential. So who knows? He might be decent. But for now, we just have to focus on. And also, Luis Sanchez, another Spanish player we may have. Minimum potential of 76. Could be very, very good. And you know John Richards, he's the star. He's the clear star we have. So I'm continuing to look for more. Maybe next season, we'll have another star. And 5 seasons, we'll have like 5 stars. And that's what I mean. In the future, we could have like 5 or 6, maybe more star players at that really high level coming through the youth academy. Well, they came from the youth academy, but they're a first team player. And that's what I want to build a team to. As you know, I've talked about, I want to get to that stage. Liverpool, the best club in the world. Look at John Richards. He's already a 70. Come on, you can't really get much better than that for a 16-year-old. He's already a 70. By the end of the season, could be like a 73, 74. Yeah, really looking dangerous. And then next season, he'll be definitely warranting a first position. Like now, he's not really a first team in terms of his overall rating. So, got to wait for there. But Samaras, far post here. He whips in a cross. And Chris Commons off the header. He finds the back of the net in the 22nd minute for Celtic. It's important for them, of course. Home fans. Sometimes you got to focus on the other team as well. That's something I'm probably trying to do more. Like if you think about Celtic, they're at home. They want to win this game, but we want to win as well. So it's going to be a big, big game. We need to come back and try and win this somehow. Lob through ball. Luckily, Adam Matthews didn't really control that well on that occasion. Suarez, he finds Coutinho. He tries a turn. Finds Sterling as well, but there's heaps of players in the way. That shot was always going to be blocked, but I felt there wasn't much else I could do. But here, Miroslav Stoch finds Richards, but he couldn't really get onto the end of the header on that occasion. But Coutinho, again, he's committed, winning the ball back. Henderson win it. He does, finds Richards. He gets past. And he tries, he's going to try a shot, yeah, on his right weaker foot. But at least he got on target on that occasion, the 45th minute, for us to win a corner. Coutinho again whips it in, and we had a shot on target once again. Very disappointing. We did not score a goal in this first half, I felt. But look at all those players in a way. It's like their whole team pretty much, apart from their goalkeeper. Look at all those players there. Coutinho again tries a corner. Nothing really special. And now Stoch, a really poor touch, really. And it affected that chance there. And Celtic going to clear through Baldy here, or Balde. He didn't really make a run. I don't think he's a pacey striker, so I had to play it wide. And they actually played it really, really well here. It was going to be a free kick, so I didn't want to steal the ball. They would have had the free kick, but maybe I should have, because they could score from here. But I just want to get it quickly and clear it from Sacco. But unfortunately, I did not clear it far enough for the referee to blow his whistle. So they play a ball in here from a throw-in, and yeah, that was simple to clear. That's a bit easier. Unfortunately, here was one of the best things I did by Coutinho, that little move there. I was really disappointed. That was one of the best things I've ever done in terms of dribbling. One kind of piece of dribbling. That was one of the best kind of tricks I've done. But anyway, here we go. Richards gave it away, unfortunately. Really disappointing this game. We need to go ultra-attacking now, but it could be a mistake if Celtic counter here. Look at this. Baldy is on. Amido. Is his name Baldy or Amido? Pick one name, man. Anyway, we need to make subs to change the tune of this game. Richards, he's still got a decent amount of energy, but we need to change it up. Need to be Sturridge, or need to bring Sturridge on to change it up, because that's a situation when we're not winning. I need to bring Sturridge on, but I do want to give Richards the chance, because he's going to be a superstar, no doubt. If you're 70 and you're 16, you know they're going to be a superstar. You do have to give them chances, though, and it can show you. He's already increased +2. That shows you, if you play him, how much he can increase for young youth academy players. That's what I mean. And here, into the 60th minute, still no chance. But here, Mvia, he just blasted away. He won the ball. He just ran, used as much pace as possible against Van Dijk, puts a cross into Sturridge, and he finds the back of the net. Danny Sturridge scores yet another goal. He's an important striker for me. I definitely do not want to sell him. There's been so much interest. He's probably had equal, if not more, interest than Suarez, which I'm not surprised, though, because his performance of last season was on hot form. And let's see if he can help us once again. Suarez on. That's what I mean. Suarez has become more of a creator as well. That's why Sturridge probably, yeah, he scores more goals, because Sturridge is more of the poacher time, or like at least advanced forward. I'm like comparing to Football Manager roles at the minute. But yeah, Suarez has got good creative ability, so I use him more in that way to assist goals for Suarez. Or I use Suarez to assist goals for Sturridge, sorry, that's what I mean. So, yeah, and here we need to win the ball back, and we did. It was a poor pass. Aquino, on this occasion, through ball to Danny Sturridge. He's going to go past the keeper here and find the back of the nets, and we're in the lead, thanks to Danny Sturridge. The start of the season, first few games, he didn't really do too much, but now he is actually scoring some goals. I needed that from him, and again, just went past the keeper a little bit, then finessed it low, and he found the back of the net, and it looks like we're going to get a very, very important 3 points in the group stage away to Celtic. Away matches are crucial to win, to pick up 3 points in the group stage. We'll definitely separate the positions, obviously, Atletico Madrid, but it's going to separate us from Celtic. That's definitely a big thing, but they whip in across. But it wasn't on target, luckily for us, and they did not score. They definitely had a chance. But yeah, a bit lucky on that occasion, even though Mignolet has actually been really good this season. I've been happy with his output in terms of making saves and some games like here, he didn't keep a clean sheet, but he did well, in my view. They had 5 shots on target, so he still saved some chances. We had 7 shots on target, so we did deserve the 3 points away to Celtic in this game, I believe. So leave your thoughts on the game as well, and everything that happened in it. But next up, Arsenal. This is the worst match of the season, or 2 matches of the season, home and away to Arsenal. They're the hardest team to beat for me, so hopefully I can do my best and maybe at least try and pick up a point or something against Arsenal. It's so hard to play against Arsenal the way they play. I'm sure other people may feel the same. It must be their custom tactic. They just feel so different to other teams, like similar to Barcelona, just the way they play. Even Swansea as well. Those teams that like to keep possession, and that's reflected in their custom tactic. And again, Roca, I missed his last name, but that's another Spanish young player. I think Alvarez was his name. Can't remember. But anyway, yet another high potential player. It's all looking good for the future. But if you remember last season, we did have a big youth squad, but it did cut down a lot because a lot of the players, when their attributes and their potential shortened down, it wasn't good enough. The minimum potential wasn't high enough for my liking. I want it to be at least a minimum of 70. That's what I like anyway. So here, away to Arsenal, in my view, the hardest game of the season, tied with Man City. Man City because the beast players, but Arsenal because they've got good players, of course, but the way they play also is really, really good. They keep possession and make it very hard for you to score goals and defend as well. That's another additional thing. They always seem to score against me. It's impossible to defend them, especially here. We're going to have to bring on Danny Sturridge for Suarez because his fitness is not high, and give John Richards yet again. Playing him in these types of games, Champions League games, big league games, like Arsenal, there's not too much bigger games than that. Giving him experience in these games, I'm not sure if that's a fact in the game. If you play them in bigger games, do they increase more in their attributes? Does it help their development? Or do you just, it doesn't matter what game they play, they just need game time? Leave your thoughts on it, but I feel it's important. If it was a real life situation, if you played them in these games, it would help them. But the thing is, you can't play them if they keep doing crap. If they keep doing crap, they wouldn't develop. But if they do well, like Richards has done, he's done well for his age. He scored goals here and there, which I do like. So it is going to aid his development. Like if he came in and didn't score any goals, that wouldn't help him. His confidence will be shot then. He wouldn't be playing well. That's what I mean. They need to be playing at a decent level to be... If this was real life anyway, they have to be playing at a decent level to increase, in my view. Like, if you kept playing a young guy and he was playing crap every single time, that's not going to help him. It's going to kill his confidence. But if he's actually showing signs, it definitely will be a great improvement and great experience for him just for the future of his career. So, here, Arsenal, they have signed Ciro Immobile. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Immobile. I don't think it's Immobile, it's Immobile or something like that. But anyway... We give away a penalty from Jonathan Biabiani, the free transfer we signed in January of last season, but didn't come to the squad till this season, of course, on the pre-contract agreements. And here, Mesut Özil is coming in for the penalty. Amazing player. It will take a massive save to stop this from Mesut Özil. So what he's going to hits it on his left, and look at that. He finds the back of the net. Even if I guessed that way, I would not have saved it. And I had to go for the challenge because they would have scored. I'm fairly sure of that when they were through on. Had to make the challenge. Just one of those things. I felt it was too hard to defend against Arsenal. They were just coming at me. And eventually it just... Yeah, I just snapped and gave away a penalty. But here Aquino was on, but too weak on that occasion. But Mertesacker, really poor clearance. That was pretty bad. He just falls down as you would expect him to do. Doesn't have great balance. Aquino finds John Richards. Finesses it into the back of the nets. What did I say about this guy? He's going to be insane. Equalising goal, 42nd minutes. I can't give more praise to him. He's not dominating, by any stretch of the imagination. It's not like he's scoring every single game, but he is scoring in important matches against Arsenal. That's a really big game. Hopefully that will help him get some growth. This match will give him some growth, I'm hoping. Anyway, we had a chance, and again, that's something I lack, no doubt. Like, when I'm around the box, I give the way, like, I always, whether I shoot and it hits the defenders, they block it, or my passes don't get completed, I just give it away. That's a problem. If anyone has any tips when you're around the box not to give it away, yeah, leave your comments. I want to get better at the game, of course. So I definitely read all comments, may not reply to every single one, or in some videos. It's just, yeah, because I'm focusing on making videos, but I'll definitely read them at least, because sometimes I don't know what to say to reply, but sometimes I will. Just depends how I'm feeling and all of that with my video, and depends what kind of comments it is. But here, Kieran Gibbs, I felt I defended this well. I went in for the slide tackle for the pressure, and somehow they crossed it from there, found Olivier Giroud, and he found the back of the net on the 82nd minute to put him in the lead. I felt that goal was always coming. Like, if I showed you the full game, you would have seen them attacking, and it was only a matter of time before they scored the winning goal. And Arsenal at home, again, like I said, probably one of the hardest games to play in this season, but I was happy. I felt I was improving against them. To the matches last season, I got dominated against them in possession. Like, this game, I wasn't dominated as much in possession. I think it was like 54% they had. To last season, where they were having 60 plus to 65, and I was absolutely dominated last season. But that shows I am improving my team. And there, I thought I was going to be through for sure, but somehow their centre back made a challenge. I thought that was perfect. Like, always when I do that fake shot, I'm able to get past. But somehow on that occasion, yeah, I couldn't. I did it, but their defence was too good. They were too strong at home. I wasn't able to break them down, apart from the John Richards goal. He's amazing for him to score against Arsenal. Like I said, I've been struggling against Arsenal. Then a guy that young with a low overall, only 70, comes up and made a good run, stayed onside, a very good run. And yeah, he finished as well. That's another crucial factor. Like, a crucial factor to knowing he's going to be a talent in the future. If he's able to do it now in his first season, imagine when he gets to his highest ability. That's what I mean. When he's at his highest ability, he's going to be an amazing striker. If he can score consistently right now, which he is doing, yeah, fantastic. But look at that. Equal shots on target, and they didn't dominate. Really, that's not domination percent. 54% is sort of, it's not equal, but it's close enough to equal. It's not 60 plus and 65 as they had last season against us. So we are improving. Maybe later in the season, as our players develop, maybe, yeah, we can keep showing that gradual improvement. So here we've dropped to 12th really quickly. It's early season, but if we get a couple wins in a row, we could easily be back in the top 4. And our next couple games are fairly easy. We've got Watford at home. You think that will be a win? I'm hoping anyway. It will be a disaster if it's not. Then QPR away. Might be a difficult game. Away matches are always difficult regardless of the team. And Newcastle at home. So out of those 3 league matches, I'm going to I want to be undefeated and at least pick up 2 wins. If I can do that, we can push back up the table and be back in the top 4. Like I said, it's only start of the season, so positions are really close. Yeah, like if you get a couple wins in a row, you can get back into the top 4. So squad report right here, John Richards, he's definitely the key player I want to show. He's gone +2 up to a 70. Amazing player. He's going to be crazy in the future. Ilori as well, he's gone up to 76. That's what I mean. Our players just keep increasing. Yesel even up to a 70. If we need to play him, he'll be an okay player. So that's what I mean. As the season goes on, if we go into the second half of the season and continue this growth, John Richards could be like 72 by the end of the season. Yeah, really impressive signs. We can just improving because we've got a younger team and we're only going to get better. That's the scary thing for other teams. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy this episode. Drop a comment for me to read. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time.